What up, guys? Trevor and Carl, the Ice Mask Gang here. And...
Hi. Dang, that's bright.
I know. We're going to play some magical clue, I guess we're going to call this.
So, this is entirely based off the Ravnica Clue edition, where we have, yes, we broke out the old-fashioned Clue deck box. And, Trevor, I need you to, pick one, just set it down. Pick one, set it down. And then pick one, set it down. All right. And now we'll pass this to you, good stuff?
Yep.
As I take all these, put them together. We will take these.
So, Carl, you want to explain the rules of this game?
So the rules are as follows. We play normal magic. In this case, we're doing Commander. He's got the Family Matters pre-con deck. I have my own custom. Running the Chris Withering Storm card. Because last time we ran this, just before this, I used Edgar Markov. Everybody knows exactly what happened.
If you don't, it was absolutely brutal. He could not do enough damage.
I could not restrain myself enough to not try to kill him.
So, the today's magic game, we are 1-1 each.
Yeah, because I used my Elemental deck against him. My Elemental deck is from 2019, and he's bracket 1. The rest of these are all bracket 3s and 4s. Don't worry.
And I'm brand new to Magic, so...
Yeah, unfortunately. That's kind of how it rolls. I'm going to be helping him upgrade his deck, though, to where he has higher bracket stuff at some point.
At some point. I'm just still learning.
Yeah, it's like once he's learned enough. Which, like and subscribe if you want to go ahead and see him evolve in Magic.
Kind of like we did with Yu-Gi-Oh! Back when we were 6.
Except for we weren't on YouTube back then.
I know. YouTube wasn't even a thing back then.
Yep.
Okay.
So, how this works is everybody... Normally, what happens is you try to get a pod together, okay? Normally, it comes with 8 20-card packs. You break them apart, you shuffle 2 of them together, and that's your deck. That's how it normally plays with it's a special deck box. Problem is I don't want to break those open, but I do have the rule book and everything broken open, so at least I can see the rules. Also, one thing that we forgot to do was treasure tokens last time. We'll get to that in a moment. So, everybody gets their clues. Normally, in a four-player thing, you would go ahead and have 2 of the rooms visible immediately for 4 players. Otherwise, everybody gets X amount of cards because it's divisible evenly, as there are 21 cards and there's 18 left over. 5 per person if it's, or 6 per person if it's 3, 9 per person if it's 2. Otherwise, you have to have 2 out in order to make it to where it's divisible by 4, which is 16, so everybody gets 4 clues each. So, what we do is we just play this part, clue as normal. So, here, I will take this.
And I'll draw my cards.
You don't need a draw yet. So, Trevor, go ahead and secretly put your cards onto the clue board. I will not look.
Heard.
Let me know when you're done so I can give you back the camera.
So you can do yours, I know.
Mm-hmm. So, I'll go ahead and explain from here. Each player starts with 30 life. As indicated, I hope mine is currently set correctly over there somewhere. Eyes are closed. And what ends up happening is every time you inflict combat damage, you can make a suspicion. Listing one of each of the 3 types. Room, weapon, suspect. Now, in order for you to do that, do you want to take this?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I can stop doing that. To continue explanation, so, yeah, unfortunately it was not set. So we're going to set to 30 life.
Got my 30 right here.
Yeah, he goes 15-15. I do 20.
Oh, I actually did 20-10 this time.
Really? Interesting. Alrighty then.
So you mark your clues down.
Yeah, I need to mark my clues down, which I got a pretty decent draw this time.
This up to the side.
Just filling in from last time, because why not? What ends up happening is every time you deal combat damage to a player, you get to make the suspicion, and then they reveal one card from your suspicion as long as they have one. Now, mind you, you can go and cause red herrings and everything and ask for stuff that you know you already have, or that you suspect they don't have. Typical clue. The key difference here is
You have to do combat damage too.
you have to do combat damage, which if your opponent has an overwhelming field advantage, which this thing can get if I pop off. Which that's usually by turn 3 to 5.
Let's just say you can win this game by either magic or clue.
Yeah. So either you guess the proper person or you
Kill the other player.
Kill the other player. Now, unlike regular Clue, where if you make a guess and you are wrong and you are permanently out, that is not the case in this version. That means that you just have to kill the other person. If the other person can overwhelm you with severe numbers, good frickin' luck.
Yep. So should we draw hands?
Yep. Draw hands.
Six, 7. So who's going first? Here, see. I think I'll go first since you went first last time and I lost the last game.
Yep. You lost last game. You'll
So-
go first. Also, make sure to draw for turn because this is multiplayer commander. We're going to go by multiplayer commander rules. Me as well.
Even though there's just 2 of us.
Yeah.
So I'll draw.
Just to be courteous.
Okay.
Since you kind of need all the advantages you can get when you're using technically a bracket 1 versus bracket 4.
See here.
Yes, I know, chat. It's unfair, but at the same time,
I'll
we're going to
play
get this
one
thing.
land,
All right.
and that's really all I can do.
All right. In that case, I will draw. And I will play Mokokoro, Center of the Sea. For turn. Pass.
Okay.
The cool part is I'm so good at Magic that I know exactly not only where my cards are, but exactly what my next turn's going to be based on the cards I have in hand.
Looking.
Oh, and then I need
I'll play Battlefield Forge.
Okay.
So, and then
For those who don't know what that is, that
then
is a shock land in the
tap
Boros
and
codes.
tap for Selfless Spirit.
Double check is that deals damage to you, right?
Creatures you control.
No, the land.
Battlefield Forge deals 1 damage to you, yes. But
Unless you're using it for colorless, which you have to use it for the planes, so you have to take a damage.
yes.
Again, teaching the young Padawan.
Yep. And that'll be it for my turn, because that has summoning sickness.
Fair enough. Okay, I will draw. Okay, well, that entire turn gets nixed. I was planning 2 turns ahead. So, I'm going to go ahead and play an island. Tap both for Arcane Signet. Or, no, not that one. Where is my Arcane Signet?
Well, I'm supposed to hold in the camera during your turn. Oh, well.
It's fine. I can deal with it. Here's my arcane signet. There it is. All right.
What's its power?
It doesn't have a power. It's an artifact.
Okay.
Yeah, you already know what's going to happen at some point. Chat and everybody else who knows exactly what the card was. Okay, so that'll be next turn, which means I need these. Anyways, I will go ahead and pass the turn.
Okay. Draw. Okay, play this.
All right.
Tap for plains, tap for mountain, tap for mountain.
All right.
Or
Okay, so you got to pay another life if you're tapping for mountain.
yep. But remember, each time I spend, so for Hanged Executioner, enters, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token.
All right, nice.
So,
Oh, man, my legs. All right.
but they both have summoning sickness.
And they all got flying.
So
Nice.
I'll attack for 2.
Okay, I have no blockers, so I take 2 damage.
And this is where the clue comes in.
Yep, this is where Clue comes in.
So I'm gonna make my suggestion.
Yep. Okay.
I'm gonna say Miss Scarlet with the revolver in the ballroom.
All right, let's go ahead and give you card number 3. Where's card 3? This is card 3, ain't it? Yes.
Is Scarlet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I mark Miss Scarlet off my page. That means...
Yep. And all I took was 2 damage. Which is why it's really good when you have a thing that can just proc a bunch of 1/1s. Because then you just win by Clue easy without having to worry about Agar Barkov stuff. All right. So, my turn, I assume?
Yep.
All right. I will draw. Untap. I will play a forest. Tap to play Cultivate. Search from my library for 2 basic lands. Reveal those cards. 1 to the battlefield tapped and 1 to hand. Then shuffle library. I need to swap those.
So I'll take the camera.
Yes. So it says basic lands. So I got 2 colors that I would like.
So he searches his deck. This is what my field
Yep.
looks like.
So I'm tapping the mountain. And then I want to proc. Like my stuff, use the green. Where are my forests? That one will go to hand. All right. And that, good sir, will be my turn.
Okay. My turn. Draw. Okay, I'll play a mountain land. Untap.
Okay.
I guess I'm just going to go ahead and swing for 1, 3, 5.
Oh. Nope. You're reading that wrong again.
What?
Power is on the left-hand side. Toughness is on the right. So it's...
1,
you said 5, it's 4.
4. Yeah, 4 damage.
Okay, I will take the 4 damage because I have no blockers.
Let's see here. Let's go with Mrs. Peacock with the rope in the ballroom. I can't see that.
Peacock.
Peacock.
All right.
And that's my turn.
All right. Draw a card. Ooh. I need that on the field ASAP. All right. So I'm going to play... Land for turn. Green Island. Play. Growth Spiral. Draw a card, and I can play a card from land card from my hand to the battlefield. That will be my island because I need another island. And I will draw. Hello, buddy. Do I want you? I think I want you on the field, don't I? What else do I have in my hand? I have that. Is there anything I can do other than that? Because either I do that or I don't. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get my... No, actually, no, they're all flyers. Frick. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and tap for these two and play Impact Tremors. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my control, all opponents get 1 damage. I have 3 open. Do I have anything for 3? Oh, actually, I do. Mystic Tutor for 1 blue. Which means I can search for an instant or sorcery, shuffle that card, and shuffle and then put it to the top of my deck. See if I get anything spicy.
My turn.
No, I'm doing a search.
Oh, search, okay.
I'm doing a search.
I was confused there for a second.
Yeah, I get it. Everything's confusing.
Chap, this is my hand right now, so...
I mean, I could proc that. It seems a little bit early to be doing that. Oh, I could do that. Isn't that a sorcery?
It's been a long time since we did a card game episode, see?
It is.
The last one was Yu-Gi-Oh! Pack openings? Or was it Cards Against Humanity?
Okay, so this is where the sheer power of this deck starts to come into play, and everybody knows where this is likely going.
I don't. I'm scared.
He should be scared because everybody should know the absolute price of this card that I'm about to put on top of my deck. And yeah, no, it ain't cheap. Mind you, all my decks are 100% legit. No proxies, no nothing.
He spends a lot of money on cards.
I have spent a lot of money on cards. Definitely. Everybody should know the Echo of Eons. If you don't know Echo of Eons, you're about to find out.
Okay.
Once I go ahead and do some... Yep. Okay, we're back. Accidentally pressed a button and it stopped the recording.
So
Part 2, editing in. So this is where, of course, the tides turn, potentially.
My turn?
To where there can be fun. Yes.
Draw.
Also, make sure to strain that deck before it starts falling over again.
Yeah, good idea.
He actually had to, where it was literally getting
I'll
jumbled
play a
up
land,
and everything
everything
after
gets
shuffling
untapped. Okay, tap for planes. Tap for colorless. Tap for plains. Tap for mountain. Tap for mountain. It has Ravenous. Creature enters X with X +1 counters on it. If X is 5 or more, draw a card.
Oh, that card. That card. So
it
you
has-
paid 5. You need to pay 3. So you get 3 +1/+1 counters on it. There you
So
go.
that's still a 4 right there.
That is a 4/5.
Okay, I'll attack for 4 again.
All right. I still have no blockers. So I'm down to 20, and you get to do another.
Yeah, let's go with Professor Plum with the rope in the ballroom.
I do not seem to have any of those. Do not seem to. Anyways.
Okay. I will end my turn.
All right. So I draw, of course, the Echo of Eons.
I forgot to put that in the middle.
What?
The confidential thing in the middle.
Where is it? Over here. It's just sitting over there doing nothing. It's like, yeah, I should probably put that over there, shouldn't I? All right. Well, let's do this then, because we want to have some fun first. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and bring out, say it's really Withering Storm. 1, 2, 3, and we'll go ahead and go tap my Arcane Signet.
So that means I take damage?
Nope. You just have to now deal with a 3/5 flyer. Have fun. And then that will come into play next turn when I have more Muna. Because I currently don't have anything. Though really, ooh, should I do that instead? Dang. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it won't do anything, but okay, whatever. I'll take the L. Go ahead and pass.
Draw. Untap everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, tap for plains, tap for colorless, tap for mountain, summon. Your enters, I gain 2 life, so I'm back to full life.
Oh, nice.
And then
and it leaves the battlefield. Draw a card. Nice.
so I'll attack for 4 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1.
I will go ahead and block. Or actually, no, I need to start taking out your flyers because your flyers are a bigger threat. I'll take your 2/1 and kill it. The sucker.
Okay.
And then I will take 6.
4, 6, yep.
I'll take 6 and drop the 14. This is not Edgar Markov. I am actually starting to get a little bit worried.
Mm-hmm. So I'll once again go with Plum with the candlestick in the ballroom. What is that? Candlestick?
Candlestick.
I would like to make my accusation.
On end step?
What?
On your end step.
On my end step, yeah.
All right.
Let's go with Plum with the rope in the ballroom.
Here are the cards.
Victory.
Damn, son.
Game, set, match.
And this is why this version is so good. It's because this is a bracket 4 deck. Here's what I could have done. I could have either duplicated my tokens and or made like 14 or 7 of them for all blockers. And yet he still won because Clue. Good game.
Good game. I'll edit this all together, and until next time,
Stay frosty.